Good morning, Fuzzbutts. You were really loud this morning, jumping all over. It's like they were running a marathon or practicing for a marathon. I'm gonna watch you all scatter as I get close. Look at this little guy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I can't hold it still enough. All right, guys. I'm gonna get close. No one has run away yet. Let's see how close I can get to these little dummies. Relax. 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 Don't worry. Goodness gracious. One brave one left. Rotund. There's a little face. There's one. The reveal of the fuzz potato. They are dramatic. It's, really their only instinct is to run, in terms of like their defense mechanism is just getting the heck out of there. So that's what they do. They just run away. Here comes an airplane. New hyrax delivery. There it is. Yeah, they stack. They were stacked before I freaked them all out. Comes another one. Boom. There it is. You guys look well fed. This is a good season. Hyrax stacks. And now there's 3. You look kind of angry, buddy. What a noisy morning. If you guys saw on Instagram, I put a video of I was just laying in bed. So the video is just of the roof or the ceiling, but you can hear them just running around on the roof right above my bedroom. Here we go. What are you doing, buddy? Little heat sinks. Looking for heat. Can you buy one? I mean, maybe. Not from me. Depends on where you are, I suppose. It's probably not a good idea. I don't think you can keep one as a pet. No, I don't know. I don't know the state laws, but you're not going to get one. It's really not a good idea to take them from the wild. I'm sure it would cost like $1,000, and then the dude who actually has to capture them probably has no idea what he's doing. And he probably gets paid like $5 and risks jail to do it, to feed his family for like one day. Whoa, we just got one, ran down here. And the process, the number that would die in the process of trying to capture one would be like a lot. And yeah, any sort of like poaching like that is basically taking advantage of the poorest person in the country of origin who will risk their livelihood to go to jail just to be able to pay enough money maybe to feed their family for a day. Meanwhile, the broker is probably making, 90% of it, and can't promise a healthy one or that any of the rest of them were killed in the process of getting them. And then but that if there was any money in it, it would start some sort of weird trade where these guys are hunted and captured. So your best bet is to like become friends with someone who works at a zoo and do it that way, like a local zoo. Maybe if there's someone who's willing to like jack animals from the zoo, that would probably be slightly more ethical in the long run than trying to like source one on the dark web or some shit like that. Overall, it's just not a good idea to try to get a wild animal as a pet, especially a species that like, not like a fox where it's like kind of common to get a fox, I suppose. This would be really uncommon. But it looks like the Japanese have kind of already figured it out. They've already started some sort of breeding program because like you see those guys in cages on those Japanese channels. And that kind of sucks to see them in cages, but obviously they've got some sort of local breeding program going on. I don't think they're actually bringing each individual one in from Africa. I don't know. All I know is I'm happy with them just being on my roof. Of course, I'd like to snuggle them all the time, but that's just not what's going on. Hey, kiddo. Hey, little bit. Can I get closer? Look at you. You're welcome, Tristan. I should probably be getting ready for work. Oh yeah, dude, a heat lamp would definitely make them hang out. There's guys who have like, what are they called, like solar water heaters, where it runs a tiny little pump, runs water through a bunch of black pipes, and then through like even metal sheeting like this, it's black, and they run the water through again and again. I've seen videos of like 20 hyraxes on one little outside heater on the metal part because they just love the heat. But yeah, for sure. Like if I had a heating pad and I put it like on the roof or something, it would definitely bring them all to one spot. I've always been tempted to do that. They don't really bite. I mean, they're not aggressive towards humans. Their only defense is to run away. So I've had one come to bite me before, and it was because there was a baby that the whole family had neglected. It was sick, obviously, so they wouldn't let it nurse. It was a brand new baby, and it was running around trying to nurse, and the moms would like snap at it. And it was really, really sad and hard to watch. And at one point, I tried to catch it so I could hand feed it. And when I caught it, it started screaming for help. And then one of the moms came to try to bite me. So I was like, okay. And so I let it go. And then immediately she rejected it. So I got it again, and it screamed for help. And another one ran out to try to bite me. Like, stay away from our babies. but then again neglected the baby. So the instinct is to protect it, but the instinct is also to exile it from the group because it's unhealthy. That's the only time I've ever been bit. If you try to catch one, and you do catch one, it'll bite you for sure. I've heard about guys taking them to the vet, and the vet's not being careful, and it's scared of the vet, and when the vet reaches in to take it, someone said they like bit off like a good portion of the veterinarian's thumb. Squiggy bit me on the nose a couple times. She was checking out what's happening outside and sitting on the door. And I came up behind her with my face right behind her. And whatever she was looking at kind of had her freaked out. And so when I startled her, she spun and bit and put 2 little holes in the end of my nose. And then she immediately apologized and licked me. And so, yeah, that's happened. And I had a little baby bite me recently. When the cobra came, I captured a baby that was getting too close to the cobra. And I put it in a little carrier in the house until I could finally chase the cobra away. And when I went to go grab her out of the carrier, she gave me a little bite, but it didn't hurt much. Basically, they bite when they're cornered. Like if they're ever like feel like they have nowhere to go, yeah, they'll bite. Yeah, the teeth hurt. Jeez, have you seen these things? They're like little vampires. They're super pointy. All right, another airplane. They don't smell. No, not really. When I had Squiggy in the house, she didn't smell bad at all. I mean, they just eat leaves. I can smell their poop right now, like because they poop really close to here. Like this here is my is the roof to my toilet, and so they tend to try to poop near it. So like that's, oh geez, no wonder it smells. That's all poop. That's the fresh stuff. That's the old stuff. And I can smell it a little bit because it rained last night, but it's not too bad. And I think they poop on the other side too. Oh, relax, guys. So there's a big pile of poop over here too. So basically, both sides of my toilet is where they poo, and they can tell that they've been peeing on the wall. They've been doing this for 20 or 30 years, I suppose. Is any part of my house air conditioned? No, air conditioning's not a thing. No one has air conditioning here. Like I've never met someone who has an air conditioner in this country. There's not a lot of airflow. That's why I get so much stuff jacked by monkeys, because I have to leave the door open to kind of get some airflow. But no, there's no air conditioning. I have electricity. I don't have hot water. I mostly boil my drinking water. I have fiber internet though. There must be somebody rich living way down the road who like got the telecom company to set up fiber optic cable. And it's just right here, like it's just this line right here, down here. And it's strong enough that the baboons haven't ruined it, which is weird. Yeah, you can visit here. So this here is property. Just back behind those trees, way back in the middle there, there is several amazing exotic Airbnbs. One of them has like the entire bathroom and kitchen is 100% covered in broken glass mirrors. So it's like this silver shimmering walls, the refrigerator, the toaster, like everything is covered in mirror glass. But the rest of the place is like Dr. Seuss meets Alice in Wonderland meets Gaudi. And it's artists that bought this property. I live in the oldest house, but the other houses are amazing. They shoot music videos here. There's documentary shot here. It was featured on like world's weirdest homes. They're all sort of like with this architecture with like these loopy pieces made of concrete and like, you know, these glass balls let the sun in different colors. Even the moon shines through these balls. at night. It's kind of cool. So it's all pretty funky, but yeah, it's on Airbnb. These hyraxes do look like loaves of bread. Tasty, tasty loaves of bread. All right, I need to go to work. I'm late. I gotta go way into the city, all the way across the park, way through there. I have to go around it, not through it. It'll take over an hour to get to the office. I'll go into the big major city of Nairobi. All right, guys, let me go. Thank you for watching. Live from the Hyrax hut. Stacks and stacks of Hyrax, looking like loaves of bread. Hey, buddy. I can't stop. It's so hard to stop watching. Yeah. All right. See you later.